If you're pregnant right now, this could be a very scary time for you, and you may have a lot of questions about coronavirus and are you at risk. I'm going to try to answer those questions in this video.
Let's go.
Hi there, welcome. Coach Tonya with Criticalbench, holistic health practitioner. And coronavirus is everywhere in terms of social media, news reports. It's all over the internet. It's on our computers. It's on the radio. And there's a lot of credible sources that are doing their best to actually keep us as current and up to date with the information as possible. So there's a really positive side to that. Now, with that comes the other side of just ridiculous and what should be ignored because it only feeds paranoia, hysteria, and anxiety. One of the topics I wanted to touch on with respect to coronavirus, because I have been getting questions about it, is for women who are pregnant. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, when I came in this morning, I went to the CDC website and a couple other research sites that I am very familiar with, that I have tremendous faith in, and I just copied a bunch of notes as of last night that I want to share with you, because I can't remember all of this, so I do have my notes here. So first of all, if you're pregnant, that comes with its own sort of, if it's your first time especially, it comes with its own set of, anxious questions and uncertainties, because it's a big time. I mean, it's a big and it's exciting time, and an exciting time. And, if you're pregnant right now, you might be having an increased anxiety and concerns and lots of questions because you're hearing conflicting reports, because there are very conflicting reports about this. However, as far as the CDC goes and the research and the scientists they get their information and data from, the truth is that not a whole lot is known about its impact on pregnant women. But what they believe is that women who are pregnant are just as likely, possibly more likely than the general public, to develop symptoms if infected with COVID-19, which is pretty much the same for women in that age category who are not pregnant. Now, how's that for clarity? This is how much we don't know yet about COVID-19, but are actively seeking answers to. So in reading that, my takeaway is to continue to be very aware with things like personal hygiene, getting lots of sleep, respecting the rules of social distancing, and doing everything you can to keep yourself keep yourself not necessarily isolated, but not to put yourself in a high-risk environment or situation, and that pretty much is a large group. So doing what you have to, or maybe you have somebody who can go get your groceries for you, but doing what you have to sustain life, but really taking necessary precautions to not put yourself at greater risk by exposing yourself to large groups of people. That's a big one. Avoiding large groups, which is why everything seems to be shut down and is shut down. Okay, avoiding large groups of people. Some good news is that as far as the data that we have, or that is available to us right now, there does not appear to be any increased risk of things like miscarriages or other complications. So that's good. Now, there was a study, they have done a study of 9 pregnant women who were infected with COVID-19 and had symptoms, showed that none of their babies were affected by the virus. So that's another positive. So take some peace of mind in that. The virus was not present, not in the amniotic fluid, baby's throats, or in breast milk. And the risk of passing infection to the fetus appears to be very, very low. So those are all really positive. I mean, still, there's a lot we don't know about it, but right now the information that we're getting is really positive. And my suggestion would be is, if you're pregnant, respect the rules of social distancing. Avoid doing anything unnecessary or going anywhere unnecessary to keep yourself that much more safe. There's likely to be more information that is going to become available as a result of what, the progression of COVID-19, what happens over the next few weeks. We don't know what's ahead. We know what we know is because of what's already happened. It's the end of March, heading into April here in Tampa, where I live, Tampa Bay, where I live. Restaurants are shut except for curbside delivery, curbside pickup and delivery. Bars, as far as I know, the bars have now been shut. They were, as of last week, you could still, if you wanted to go to a bar or a pub, you could, but it was closed at 5, I think, or 9. That's how quickly things are changing. I can't even keep up with them anymore. Schools are shut. There's no sports. There's no events. There's no concerts. Everything is closed. The beach is closed. So when you look at all of that and take that into account, if you're pregnant, you need to be doing the same things that the rest of us are doing to keep yourself safe. It doesn't appear that there's any greater risk to you, but you're also not immune to contracting the virus. If you do get the virus and you're pregnant, there seems to be, again, from the data we have right now, there does not seem to be any risk of you passing it on to your baby. There does not seem to be any risk of premature birth or other complications. So those are all things to keep in mind to help keep you calm, hopefully reduce some anxiety, hopefully answer some of your questions the best that we can. And, just take some fears away. Continue taking good care of yourself. Continue to get lots of sleep. Continue to eat really well. Continue to wash your hands, keep surfaces clean and sanitized, and just do all of the daily things that we're all doing to protect ourselves, to help contain the spread of this virus, and to get through this, come out on the other side with very low numbers of infection and, some very terrible outcomes. So if you're pregnant right now, take good care of yourself, and just, I'm not going to say avoid Google. If you want to stay current with what is being learned and what data is being confirmed in terms of COVID and pregnant women and COVID and newborn births, CDC is a very good place to start, but be very careful when you read something. Ask yourself, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Because right there, the answer to that can reduce a lot of fears. So I do hope this video has helped you out. If you want some more information, like a little resource, 5 things you can be doing, if you check that pinned comment below, that's a free PDF. You can print that off. It's just 5 simple steps you can take and do every single day to help lower your risk and keep you safe and protected during this pandemic, or well, that's what we're calling it, is a pandemic. And that should give you some peace of mind as well. I'm Coach Tonya with Criticalbench. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click that subscription button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our fantastic video content. I wish you excellent health. Take care, and I will talk to you soon.